Good morning, afternoon and evening guys, Captain 100 here again, bringing you episode 3 of the Redstone Cadets. And before I get started I need to turn this way down because it's far too loud in my other videos. There we go. Right, so I haven't really set up here, so let's just get into today's episode, which is going to be pistons, the mechanics and basics of pistons. So pistons are really kind of used a lot in Redstone, so it's important to know how they work and what they do. Let's put these up. Right, what's going to annoy me is right there. So pistons have a lot of uses. The main thing I think they're used for is piston doors. So it's simple. You get your piston, your redstone, put the torch or the power source in. You know, it might be a pressure plate, you know, whatever it is, you know, it extends the piston. Now for this episode we're going to do piston doors. Now this is basically a better version of this, because if you're making a nice base or you want to pimp something out a little bit, you know, this is pretty shit, so you don't want that. You want some piston doors. So what this is basically is where the piston will push it out here, it will push the block out and then make a door. That's literally what it is. So if we were to step on this now, actually it's better to, there we go. Only the bottom one extends, which is obviously a problem. So what you want to do is just knock this out a little bit. Now if we put one here, we learnt last episode that if a block gets powered, it will power any adjacent blocks, which in this case is the piston. So wait, am I using... no, okay. Rookie mistake. You want to use sticky pistons because then it will pull the block back, you know, it'll stick to it. What am I doing? There we go. It is very early in the morning guys, I've just woken up and getting an episode out before I go to bed. So that's why I'm a little bit fail. Anyway, so here, when we power this now, it powers the block, which powers anything adjacent to it, which is the piston, and the wire on top. You see here, it just jumps up. It also powers this piston because it's powering it from there. So if we do this on both sides, see here now we have an extended piston door. Now in reality there would be, you know, in your single player world there would be blocks here, so you know you can't see any of this as you're walking up to it, and then you would step on pressure plates here. But we're going to do another episode on piston doors where we talk about how to tidy up the wiring and put it underground. But for now, let's just do one where we're talking about the wiring itself. Right, so let's turn that off. Bring it through here. Okay, so we want a wire here with the pressure plate, and that's going to shut the doors for us. Now obviously the thing here is we need it to be inverted. Now we talked about this last episode, how to make an inverter. So if we were to do that, let's just place a block, a redstone torch, knock these out. There you go. Now the signal is inverted. So we put that there, back to there. Now we walk up to it, bam. So let's just see how this works. We get the lever, turn it on. So when this is off, there's no power source to it. This is dead, which means this block is unpowered, which means the torch is powered. So the signal travels down and turns the pistons on. When we turn this on or activate the power source, this signal becomes live and powers the block, which unpowers the torch, which turns this off. So it's basic, guys, and in the next episode we're going to talk about how to hide all this underground, because obviously, you know, you don't want this right outside your doors. So jump into creative, have a play around with it, see what you think, see if you can do it. Thanks for watching, guys.